Alright, Shalom. Want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. And Shalom to all the Akim pushing this truth with sincerity. Alright. Coming back again with a quick lesson through the Spirit. You know me, quick and straight to the point. Alright. And this is basically going into, vexation of spirit. Alright. Where it comes from, why you feel the way you do, and this world. Alright, and just a quick answer is because we're not of this world. Alright. We're not of this world. Alright. Everything about this place is vexation. Alright. Which is a good thing, man. If you're vexed in the spirit constantly being in this wicked kingdom, that's a good thing. Alright, and it says a lot about your spirit. Alright, it's just a clear indicator that you're not of this world. You want the kingdom. Alright, you want to dwell with Yahweh Shai. Alright, you want the laws written in your inward parts. Alright, you're not of these wicked people, man. Okay, and I'm gonna start here. Ecclesiastes 1:18. It says, "For much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow." Yeah, as we grow in this thing, day by day, week for week, month for month, year for year, it's only going, vex you further, man. Okay, but on the flip side, it should hype you up and put you in an exciting spirit, because things can only go forward. All right. The Lord is not going to backtrack his prophecies, all right, and anything else, okay? And as we increase in wisdom, man, in this kingdom, grief is going to, dwell upon us, because we understand how this world should be ran, okay? How this world should be governed, all right? We understand how, humanity is supposed to be, okay? Under the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim and Yahweh Shai. And not only that, okay, how the earth should be, man. Okay, the trees, the animals, the birds, man, everything, because we have a great knowledge that we have obtained, man, from Yahweh Bahashim and Yahweh Shai. And with that knowledge and seeing how the world is today and the state it's in now, it's going to constantly put you in a state of grief, all right, in a state of sorrow, okay? You're going to be crying out to the Lord. Why this? Why that? Please hasten your coming, so we could get the hell up out of here. Hey, Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, the 4th verse. All right, go through the midst of the city of Jerusalem, roughly paraphrasing, and set a mark upon the men that sigh and cry. Okay? Why are we sighing and crying? From the vexation of spirit, because we have obtained a great knowledge, great wisdom, man, from the Heavenly Father, okay, on how we are supposed to be living. And when you're not living in those conditions, when you're not in the state you're supposed to be in, you're constantly going to be in a vexated spirit, man. All right, a vexed spirit. All right. Matter of fact, let me jump up to 14. Matter of fact, let me jump up to 13. It says, "And I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. This sore travail have Yahweh given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit," man. Okay? All is vanity and vexation of spirit, man. Okay, because we want to get the fuck up out of here, man. All right, like I said, we have obtained a great knowledge, great wisdom. All right, and with knowing all these things, man, your spirit is gonna constantly burn and torment, man. Okay, wanting to get out of here, wanting new bodies, wanting to serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? With the whole heart. You just look around this place and you despise this place, man. We want this place to burn. All right. But hey, if you're in this spirit, you're in the right spirit. You're not in that spirit of mirth and that spirit of feasting, the house of feasting. Matter of fact, let me get that. Ecclesiastes 7:2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. Yeah, and when your spirit is constantly vexed, all right, you're constantly in a grievous state, all right. You're constantly, you know what I'm saying, in a state of torment, mental torment, you know what I'm saying? Okay, because of the conditions you're living in, understanding that you're a God on this earth, a king, you're of the chosen people, all right, the chosen nation that the Lord has set up, and you're at the lowest of the lowest point right now. Like I said, man, you're going to constantly be in vexation of spirit. And with that, you're going to constantly be in a state of mourning, you know, if you're in your right mind. All right. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it. It's a lot. It says, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. It says, sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. That's another perk. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you're in that vexed spirit, all right, or in that house of mourning, house of grief, you know, your heart is made better, okay? You're able to endure more, you know, to go through more, and then not, you know what I'm saying, make you fold. You don't budge when you catching hell, because a lot of these people are in the house of feasting. Let's keep reading. Verse 4, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. The heart of the wise, all right? Just like we read in Ecclesiastes, the first chapter, in the 18th verse, all right, which with much wisdom is much grief. Okay, so the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. All right, laughter, you know, folly, vanity. Okay, and like I said, man, when you're in that state of mourning, all right, or constantly in that vexated spirit, you're able to endure more mentally, physically, whatever the case may be, you know. And that's going to be a benefit in the times to come, all right? Because a lot of these people are in the house of feasting, in the house of mourning. I'm sorry, in the house of mirth, okay? They're in that spirit, all right? And, you know, that's going to be, you know what I'm saying, a good downfall to these people, man, all right, in time to come, because they haven't been through nothing. They haven't been through no mental turmoil, okay? No mental battles, no mental fights, nothing, all right? They haven't went through those things, man, okay? Let's read down there, and I'm going to call it that, man. I'm on a plantation, but, you know, I just wanted to bring something out through the spirit. Verse 5, it says, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. For as the crackling of thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of the fool. This is also vanity. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Exactly. You know, you in your right state of mind. You know, you understand your condition. You're in an oppressed state. Knowing that you're a king and a God, it's going to bring much grief, much, you know what I'm saying? Much sorrow. Okay, it's going to keep you in that house of mourning. Like I said, if you're in your right state of mind. Okay, but a lot of these people, they just black. All right, they just black. Oh, I'm just a Mexican. All right, I just want to work my 9 to 5. Follow up with my 401k, my Social Security, all that shit, my pension. You know, that's all they want to live for, man. Okay, and you know what I'm saying? Get drunk on the weekends, the same old routine, man. In the house of mirth. All right. You know, they're not in the right spirit, man, because they in the spirit where they want America to continue on. They want to constantly live in this low state, man, but we don't. All right. So I'm gonna call it that, man. You know, Lord's will, I could do a follow up on this, you know, a little bit, whatever the spirit may allow, but just wanted to bring something out, man. All right. Lord willing, it was edifying. Shalom.